Standing for his first season at Alabar in the 2021-2022 season is Bettor's Wish. Brett Coffey, what attracted you guys to this horse, the American import?
Look, he's obviously a leading son of Bettor's Delight, very attractive, but he was 3-year-old colt of the year and returned as a 4-year-old and was age pacer of the year. So that really sort of, I suppose, cemented our interest in the horse. He was actually the first horse to accomplish that sort of feat since Art Major did it, a number of years ago. So he was just a tremendous racehorse, showed up every week and just, had it all really as a racehorse.
How would you best describe, like in these tricky times, his appearance and his physique?
Look, he's not a big horse. He's a bit of a typical sort of Bettor's Delight horse, just a little bit on the smaller side, but very strongly built. A correct horse as well. But yeah, just that Bettor's Delight type, I suppose, like most of them are.
Yeah, very chunky, very strong sort of horses, aren't they? What mares on type? This will be interesting, actually. On type and breeding, what would you think would be best suited for him?
Look, on type, I think any mare outside of a real small mare would suit him. I think, I'd be a little bit reluctant to breed a smaller mare to him. But anything medium and above, I think it will really, will be well suited. And pedigree-wise, maternally he's got Western Ideal, Direct Scooter, Arts Place, and Albatross. So, look, I really think he's going to suit, all those lines. I think he really matches up well with all of them. So, like that Western Ideal line, the Rock and Roll Heaven mares, the Direct Scooter, obviously, and the other, I suppose, interesting part is he's from the same maternal family as American Ideal, so it'll be kind of cool to breed some of those as well, and good K Nora family as well.
How would you best describe his racing style from America for us Australians?
Look, he was a stallion that always turned up. He always very rarely, if ever, ran a bad race. He was one that sort of always settled on the front end. But he could come from behind if he wanted to as well. But he was one that could make moves with, and you just knew. Dexter Dunn actually drove him for most of his career, and he was just a horse that was so versatile. So he could come from behind if he had to, but more often than not, he sort of made a move and got to the front or came up in the breeze and just always finished his races off well. So he sort of had that real. That Bettor's Delight trait of attacking the line. That was just him. He always just gave his all.
A little bit un-Americanised the way you said that, actually. What would you best describe as his best win?
For me, his best win would be his last win. It was a TVG free-for-all race. It was his retirement ceremony was happening after the race, so it was sort of a special win. And as I said, Dexter drove him. Chris Ryder, fellow Kiwi, used to trained him for most of his career as well. So it was sort of it was a special win, and he won easily. Dexter gave a big salute across the line, and it was just a really cool moment. Very,
very good. Bettor's Wish will be standing the 2021-2022 season for?
He will be standing for 8,800, including GST.
Thank you very much.